Hi everyone, on Thursday, March the 12th, day 3 at the Cheltenham Festival. The day begins on perfect ground, but there is weather forecast. Plenty of rain in it at the time of recording. Obviously that can be wrong, but if they do get it, it could get quite soft there. We start off with our daily nap, sponsored by Priced Up Bet. Goes into 4 o'clock. The Ryanair Chase, a 2 mile, 4.5 furlong grade 1 for 5-year-olds and upwards. Really good prize money again this year, 211 grand to the winner. I think there's a short one here, Factor File, who represents nap material and certainly one to put in all your accumulators if that's how you play. Factor File comes from the Willie Mullins yard, 13 winners at the time of recording in the last fortnight, Willie, a 34% strike rate. Factor File is a 9-year-old now. He's run 12 times over fences, 6 wins. He's a top-class performer. This time last year, he was bolting up in this race, travelling strongly on the bridle, having been heavily supported and coming home 9 lengths in front of Hartwood. I think this is a marginally better race this year, but he's returned better than ever. A blip at Kempton over Christmas, just not his track there, on good ground, run off his feet and never really travelling, but he's a very smart performer with a really good record at Cheltenham over the years. He'll handle softer ground if the rain arrives, and he comes here on the back of another fantastic effort in the Paddy Power Irish Gold Cup on the 2nd of February at Leopardstown, when 5 lengths too strong for Gaelic Warrior. Gaelic Warrior now goes for the Gold Cup and is likely to start favourite. Galloping Deschamps, who's now retired, was a remote third. Factor File had the race won at all stages. He's not short of pace. I think he represents about 5-2 on here. I think there's about a 6-4 on about at the moment for looking. I think that's a more than fair price. I'll be disappointed if he's beaten, as will legions of punters. Our value angle selection, sponsored by Priced Up Bet, goes in the 2 o'clock. It's the Jack Richards Limited Handicap Chase, a grade 2, registered as the Golden Miller, 2 mile, 4.5 furlongs for 5-year-olds and upwards, 64 grand to the winner. Open betting this morning, but I do think Jordan's Cross is slightly underestimated, around about 8-1. Now, Jordan's Cross is trained by Anthony Honeyball, an extremely shrewd operator who comes into the festival in really good form, 4 winners in the last 14 days. He's not one to overface his horses. Jordan's Cross, very progressive and prolific. 1 bumper when in need of it, having won his point-to-point, 1 from 2 over hurdles, but he's always been a giant, strapping, scopy chaser on look, and he's 3 from 4 in this spear, and I think he was probably unlucky. He's not 4 from 4. In truth, he's got Cheltenham experience in the book. He fell here on the 16th of November when poised over 2 mile, 4 furlong on soft ground, so this trip, absolutely no bother at all, and he's made amends with 2 really good wins since. At Doncaster, where he showed a tenacious attitude under pressure to edge out Go West on the nod, having been left with quite a bit to do in a race that became something of a dash, but he put his head down and got up right on the post, which, considering his jumping was a bit novice-y early on the back of that fall, it was a really creditable effort. And last time here he won a novice handicap chase again over this trip under Sam Twiston-Davies, who's back in the plate this afternoon. He edged out Quebecois, who's been beaten since, but I think that's mitigating circumstances. The 3rd, Scorsese, is prolific. The 4th, Cadeau Sanfray, has run an absolute blinder since. The 5th, Caliphate en Vol, has come out and bolted up at Kempton. So the form's got a solid look. Obviously, this is a better race against the best of the Irish horses, or some very promising Irish horses anyway. It's a strong renewal, but I think the way he's ridden Jordan's Cross patiently to lead late, it underestimates how good he is, and I think there's still loads more improvement in the tank. Best of luck on Thursday at Cheltenham, everyone. Please do like and do comment with your own selections and views underneath on the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the free channel if you haven't already, and do check out our sponsor, Priced Up Bet. As I've been saying all week, they've got loads of really good offers and price enhancements.